Okay, so market open, it's what, 6th, I think. 6th of May, Wednesday. Let's get into it. So, what did previous session do? First of all, previous session. So it closed or opened down here, closed up here. So overall bullish day, bullish bias. Made its way kind of like slowly up, and then kind of dumped into the close. So it dumped into the close. News came out, AMD, I'm guessing, and that's what drove the market up. Consolidated for a little bit. Consolidation. This is actually like, no, not really. I was gonna say this is a good consolidation, but we've been making higher highs with this. So, but then we shoot up. Big news. 1:50 a.m. So overall, market brought it up. Did we fail anywhere? No, not really. Didn't really fail anywhere. Where is London, or where was London at? Highs and lows of London. So, let's see. So London opened down here. So the London low is right here. That is intraday low, so that should be that. Intraday high, of course, is right here. So it's also London high too. So realistically, what I'm looking for is, well, we just grabbed all-time highs. We made highs up to 365.75. Nasdaq, similar situation. It's 29,000, which is crazy. So all this is marked at liquidity: intraday high, intraday low, London low, and then you have like previous day low, which is, I'll still mark it out. It's not, but I doubt we'll plummet like that. So really what I'm looking for here is a grab of the 50s. I think this would be an amazing short. Right here. 7, 3, 5, 7. So this would be an amazing short because we come above pre-market high, and we also then come above 73.50 while also failing to make a new intraday high. That's why I'm only interested in trading. Other than that, I'm not interested because my rules include it has to be like the market open move has to be off of something kind of like more significant. pre-market high is not that significant for me. I need to see like 73.50 be it, because that's definitely a common draw. If we just head down here, where am I comfortable taking longs? So we do have 25 down here. So we have 325 here. Is that enough for me to want to trade? I think that is okay to make a pullback, but not for a long. I am only interested if we come below 7,300 right here. That's where I'm only comfortable taking the trade, because we had such a big movement. Price came down from 7,300, so that's where, and this is where all the consolidation is. So if we do come down to 7,300, first of all, hopefully we would sweep this, right? If we sweep this, that would be great. We would be making, we would sweep London low. We could come down and sweep intraday low, or we could just fail. And then you head back up. So that's where I'm comfortable taking it along. I feel like that's not the case here. I feel like the price is going to want to come up here. But that's where I'm only comfortable taking it along. Again, 25. It has to like longing off of 25. It's like price has basically already been there. It's not really like that significant. But it's also like, where's like the real target? Because does price want to go higher? I don't think so, right? And I'm gonna trade just what the market gives me. And if it gives me short up here, I'm gonna short it. If it comes down here to 25, I'm not gonna take the long, because I believe price lost steam up here, and it's gonna want to have a bigger pullback. Price came down here. Right, why short at the 25, or why long at the 25s when the 300s are right here? So, that's what the market makers are going to want to do. So, and like this would be like 25s would be better if it were more of a kind of grab rather than just a little wick down, because we've already almost like visited that. So if price were up here, then we'd have to come down here and grab it. I would be okay with that, but it's already been like basically been there, and it's also like if price doesn't have a real direction, then there's no point in me trying to go long here. Meaning, like, since if price didn't make a new high, and let's just say price came down, swept a previous day low overnight, it's been consolidating, right? Then it comes down to the 25s, then that's a good long, because it just swept that, and then this other liquidity to the left side to then grab some more. But in this case, we just made all-time highs, so there's no, like, this is just such like a small psychological level. It's not a real target in my opinion. So that's psychological levels. We got a range, or we got a consolidation right here. This is also in the middle of the range, pretty much. So there's news at 5:15, I think. So I guess a good. If I, yeah, it was worse than expected. Non-farm payroll, non-farm employment change. We do have PMI at 7, and then everything else is after market close, after New York closes. So all I really gotta focus on is 7 a.m. here. Somewhat of a strong 15-minute close. It's also the 15-minute orb established. So, and that's a good close. So I'm thinking we're gonna pump up to 73.50 right here, and head our way down. Are there any possible SMTs? Well, NASDAQ is honestly lower than ES. If NASDAQ wants to come up to all-time highs, then great. If it creates a bearish SMT with ES, then I'm willing to take it, but honestly, I doubt that's going to happen. If it's just a pumping day, then both the indexes are most likely just going to grab it. So yeah, I'll update on what happens, but that's really the rundown. Willing to take a short at 73.50 because it's at a psychological level as well as above pre-market highs, failing to make a new intraday high, and probably also at equilibrium or past equilibrium. Let me see. Yeah, so past equilibrium here. If it decides to pump down, I'm not willing to take a long until 7,300 is hit. At least if price wants to keep dumping till intraday low, then great. But I'm willing to take a long here. It's just it would be better down here because 73.25 is not significant because there's no real target up here. So if 73.50 were a big target, then it would just grab it right now. Like it would come down, grab 73. Like I think it has enough steam to come up. So even if it doesn't grab it right here, it comes down and then grabs it. Well, I'm not mad at myself for not taking that because it's it is what it is. I'd rather take the trades that are not as risky and make more sense to take. So. Yeah, I'll update on what price action does. Okay, so price grabbed 71.50 or 73.50. Above that now. So 12. Okay. Okay, so this depends on this candle right here. 3.25, 1 point of risk stop, say 4, 5, 25, 4, 6, 30, 127, 735, 4, okay. So basically I can put 7 on this. Meaning this has to okay, so we have a little bit of time left. We have another 1 minute candle to kind of show 5 minutes actually closing soon. This is 5 points, meaning it's 5 points. Wait. 5, so it makes a 6. Yeah, so it makes a 6, 5, 25, 6. Okay, so you can put 5 on this. Two. Phew. Thanks. Honestly, I would prefer just to wait for this 4 minute because it's higher up, better risk to reward, you get more value out of it. I would simply wouldn't be like putting this up. I would also be changing my order, like my amount of order. So here, what I don't want it to do is create a new high, because then I would have to wait for that 4 minute candle. So I'd like just to see, okay, so here this is the low. I'm pretty sure I'm risking, what am I risking? Basically 5 so I can have 6 going. Six sell stop. Okay. Made a new high, so now I have to wait for this candle to close at 19. Which I'll just mark it out right here. 5 minute created a new high. I can also wait for the 5 minute candle to close. Honestly, this might be in a good situation because if this is a smaller candle, that shows like how price is starting to like diminish a little bit. So yeah. So yeah, I'll update on this, but still gotta wait for this 19. Same on the 5 minute, so it's not really any difference, I don't think. I don't want it to dump right now though, like what it is literally doing right now, because then I don't get to actually place the trade. Because now that this candle made the new high, now I have to wait for this candle for price to come up below this candle, which now I can only enter 4 micro contracts because I want to risk around 150 here. But now it has to come below this right here. It's fucking annoying, but yeah, I'm pretty sure risking around the same. Should be 6 right there. Great. 7 right there. Probably because I want. Don't. Yeah. This is like the max I want to see it because I'm already risking 8. So in 8 I can only do 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I can do 4 at 8. 20, yeah, I can do 4 at 8. See this close. Sell 3 limit. Sell 3 stop. Limit. Wouldn't point above, so that's the high at 52, you got 53, that's my buy stop of 3. Sell stop 45, so it would be 40 is my buy limit. Floor. Yeah, so at the 40s, I'll do just don't want this to pop up. I'm just gonna, at the 40s, I'll do 2. Should be a buy limit of 2. Creates a new high, then I have to wait for another. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. I like how it's stalling them, but you have a buy limit 1 right here. If it makes a new high though, then I'm not gonna take the 5-minute short. Could also just be a 15-minute short too. Pretty much valid on the 15-minute, so. Just came out 7. I'll update to see if this comes down. No trades today. Again, price just pumped up, market open, keep on pumping. Didn't give me any entry at their all-time highs, which against my rules. I also wanted this, which I would potentially take a short off of, but never gave me it. Now that it's coming up here, am I interested in any shorts? Oof. Now that's coming up here. Am I interested in shorts? Well, it's 11 a.m. towards the end of the day. Let's see, is there any news tomorrow? Because that will probably affect how choppy it is. Thursday, no news, but we got unemployment claims at 5:30 a.m. But that is it. Friday is a big news day, but other than that, that's basically it. So yeah, so price just came above 7375 all-time high, but also somewhat of a psychological level, yet not enough for me to want to go short. Especially, I mean, it could be creating a bearish S&P here, but I would prefer just to stay out of it. We'll see what happens, but most likely it's just going to kind of consolidate, especially since it's later in the session. So yeah, pretty much it. No trades today.